With so many movies coming and going, and so many movie trailers coming and going, I thought there was going to be no way I could keep up with all these movie trailers. But now that all of these movies have been pushed back because of the virus, I can actually go through this backlog of movie trailers. This is Trailer Talk. And today, I want to cover the movie trailers for the upcoming Wonder Woman 84. I love the first one, and now Wonder Woman is exploring the world of the 1980s. It should be pretty interesting. Let's check out the trailer.
My life hasn't been what you probably think it has. We all have our struggles.
Have you ever been in love?
A long, long time
With
ago.
Steve Trevor.
You?
So many times. Yeah, all the time.
DC. Oh, I love the 80s aesthetic with the text and the awesome 80s music.
For the future. Life is good, but it can be better.
80s mall culture.
Shouldn't it be? All you need is to want it.
Ooh, taking out those guys with the guns. Oh, I love her throwing the
Think about
tiara like a boomerang, taking out the security cameras.
I can save today.
It's probably how she
Save the world.
kept saving people without being discovered for all these years.
No. I take what I want in return.
Next summer, maybe.
Everyone will see.
That seems unnecessary. She already took the bullet out of the gun. Like, it's not going to shoot now. Oh. I think that was the invisible jet.
The world needs you. You know what you need to do.
Some more Themyscira.
Nothing good is born from lies.
Lots of use of the lasso. That should be exciting to see. Oh! Swing from lightning bolt to lightning bolt using the lasso.
It's all art. That's just a trash can.
It's just a trash can. Yeah.
Yep, just a trash can. No longer June 5th. That was the first trailer, and it looks amazing. That point where she cocks the gun, the bullet comes out, and she hits it away. That's a really cool shot. But is it necessary? Like, she doesn't need to hit it away. Like, it's already disarmed. She doesn't need to disarm it more. She's just showing off at that point. It's interesting that we haven't seen Kristen Wiig as Cheetah yet. I'm really intrigued to see how that plays out. I want to see her become the Cheetah. Maxwell Lord, that's played by Pedro Pascal there, the Mandalorian. He's saying something about wanting whatever or getting whatever you wish for. Clearly for Diana, that's getting Steve back, and we see that there. And perhaps with Minerva, Kristen Wiig, we're going to see that she's very timid and she's wishing for some sort of better life. Maybe her becoming the Cheetah plays into that storyline somehow. I'm excited to see how that plays out. I am excited to see her become the Cheetah and full-on Cheetah. I'm glad that we didn't see that yet. I hope that they say that for the final movie so we have something exciting to look forward to. And I absolutely loved her riding the lightning with her lasso. That was amazing. There's tons of lasso use here. But what's interesting is there's a lack of use of her sword and shield from the original movie and from Justice League and from Batman vs Superman. It's interesting. I like the lasso a lot. I think it's a really unique weapon and a unique item to use. But if you have a sword and shield, why not use it? Where is that? And I would get like, so she puts away the sword and shield, but she's gonna pull it back out just in time for Batman versus Superman. So why put it away now in the 80s? And that shot with the fireworks is really interesting because we see nothing there. We just see fireworks. But then we see Diana and Steve in what looks like a jet or a plane, clearly surrounded by the fireworks. Does that mean what I think it means? Does that mean that they're in the invisible jet? We haven't seen it thus far in Wonder Woman or in Batman vs Superman or Justice League. So seeing the invisible jet for the first time on the big screen or not seeing it, that could be pretty fun. I think that's what they're showing here. And there's a quick glimpse toward the end there of her wearing that golden armor with the big wings. I know that looks a little strange for Wonder Woman, but don't worry, that's not Goldar from Power Rangers. I'm pretty sure that's the armor that Wonder Woman wears in the Kingdom Come comic. So that's a really cool reference. And sure, it'd be cool if DC ever got to the point where they could have a Kingdom Come movie. I doubt with the current state of the universe they'll ever be able to do that. But if they ever were, that would have been a cool place to have this armor. But I like it a lot here. I like the way it looks for the first time in live action. I wonder how it's going to be used in this movie. So we have Wonder Woman facing off against Maxwell Lord and the Cheetah. Maxwell Lord is planning something, and I think something he's doing is how Steve Trevor comes back and how Minerva turns into the Cheetah. It probably all plays in together somehow. We have what is most likely the invisible jet. We have Wonder Woman using her lasso to ride lightning, which is amazing. And don't you say like, oh, that's not possible. Her lasso is literally made out of magic. Anything's possible with that. A weird lack of the sword and shield. But I like that she's using the lasso more because I feel like that's more of her iconic weapon of choice. We have the Kingdom Come armor, which is going to be really cool. And I like that they're not showing too much of the movie. Some movies show way too much in the trailer. This one showed just enough to get excited. It showed some of the action, but not too much of it. A little hint of what the story is without too much of it. I think Steve being back is going to be really emotional for Diana. And I like that Barbara, Minerva, and Diana are friends before Minerva becomes the Cheetah and they fight, because that's very source material accurate and it adds a lot of emotion to when they face off against each other. I do wonder how it being in the 80s is going to play into it. There were some 80s references in the background, like in the shopping mall. There were certain stores that were big in the 80s. Steve Trevor's he's rocking that fanny pack and a tracksuit. Some 80s music and some cool 80s aesthetic with the text. But it's weird. Like, I like that we see her taking out the cameras so that she's not seen being a superhero this whole time until she comes back in Batman vs. Superman or in Justice League. But was she doing that the whole time, taking out security cameras and going unseen? Because I feel like it gets to a point where that's almost unlikely. Like, there'd be newspaper articles or something about her, and there aren't. And if this is just the one case that she comes out of hiding to save the world, where was she in World War II? Where was she when other things were going down? Why is she so selective with her crime fighting? Either way, I'm excited to find out. I'm excited to see this movie. It looks incredible. I think it's going to be just as good as the first one, if not better. I want to know so bad what Maxwell Lord is up to. I'm excited to see Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian, in a villain role. I think it's just going to be a really fun movie overall, and I'm looking forward to it. Let me know your thoughts on the Wonder Woman 1984 trailer, if you're excited to see the movie, and let me know what other trailers you want me to talk about on Trailer Talk next. For more on the ever-growing world of nerd culture, head over to nonstopnerd.com. Check out movie reviews, video game playthroughs, and much more. And follow Nonstop Nerd on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.